Human rights attorney Steven Donziger has spent much of his life fighting environmental crimes in the Ecuadorian Amazon. In 2011, he helped win a historic $9.5 billion judgment against Chevron for the deliberate dumping of over 16 billion gallons of cancer-causing oil waste onto ancestral indigenous lands, destroying their ecosystem and food supply, causing them debilitating sickness and death. Chevron refused to pay the $9.5 billion to the afflicted communities. Instead, they launched a vicious retaliation campaign against Donziger, using over 50 law firms to obstruct the judgment, bankrupt his family, and intimidate other activists and whistleblowers. Chevron orchestrated a criminal contempt action against Donziger. The judge, a former tobacco industry lawyer, placed him under home detention for refusing to grant Chevron access to his computers and cell phone, which is a clear violation of attorney-client privilege. The prosecuting attorneys failed to disclose until 7 months into the trial that Chevron was one of their principal clients, a blatant conflict of interest. As one of the most egregious environmental crimes in history, this issue is of utmost importance at its core. If Chevron is not brought to justice, it opens the door for giant corporate polluters to continue destroying our planet with complete impunity. Most importantly, the result of these environmental crimes, if not addressed, presents a grave threat to democracy, the survival of the world's ecosystem, and the lives of all future generations. Please stand with 55 Nobel laureates, hundreds of lawyers and bar associations, and many international human rights organizations in calling for Steve Donziger's immediate release. And ask the United States Congress and Department of Justice to demand that Chevron pay the $9.5 billion to clean up the toxic mess it created in Ecuador. Complacency is not an option. Join us and sign this important petition today.